This is the news we want to hear about, read about, talk about. Hi guys, welcome to the channel, and as you can see from the screen, Bitcoin price is headed to $25,000 despite the recent setbacks. We all know what were those recent setbacks. One, it was the Chinese government banning the ICOs. Two, starting to close the Bitcoin exchanges. And three, we had the Jamie Dimon, the JP Morgan guy, saying Bitcoin is a fraud. However, now we have Tom Lee, head research of Strat Global Advisors and former managing director of JP Morgan Chase, saying that the Bitcoin, it is definitely heading for the $25,000 in 5 years. This means we're going to be holding for the next 5 years. Hopefully the guy is right. Hopefully things will work out just the way he is predicting that they will work out. And there's some very interesting points he's making out. I'm not going to read the whole article. I'll put a link in the description so you can read it for yourself. But the main things as well, for instance, he talks about the bubble and all these things when it comes to Bitcoin. So, well, for instance, number one, Bitcoin is not what people think. We have some data. There is only 300,000 holders of at least $5,000. So think about that. That's like saying the iPhone was a bubble in 2007, 4 days into the sale, because there were 500,000 of iPhones. So it's not that many holders of Bitcoin. When you think about how many wallets there are today that holds $5,000 is huge. So I think it's still very early stages, and he's right. Bitcoin is just becoming probably mainstream, and with each and every day it's becoming more and more popular, and there will be a lot more investors coming in. Prices will definitely rising up, and as the more and more coins are starting to be mined and less are obviously available, we will see the price starting to increase. We all know there are only going to be 21 million Bitcoins, and currently we are at 16 million and a half, so not much left. Well, there is still some to go, but definitely this as time goes by, the price will be increasing. Continuing further down, Bitcoin is different from other technologies. So the actual network itself is generating the value, so that the Visa of Bitcoin is going to be as valuable as the blockchain network itself. According to Lee, fraud transactions cannot happen on the digital currency, as it will cost $30 billion to create on fake Bitcoin. So it's a very secure, trusted network because of the nature of the blockchain. And finally, I think it can be very threatening to financial institutions to see that, hey, trust is created on the network and on the distribution network. By the way, from generation perspective, I think people under the age of 30 think that makes perfect sense. So without a doubt, there's more trust into the into the blockchain, into the network, into the distribution of what's happening with Bitcoin. And we clearly see that people like us, especially under 30, 30, under 40, whatever at that age bracket, we're definitely very interesting into Bitcoin. We're liking what is doing for us, what the future holds when it comes to Bitcoin, and we're only going to be seeing greater things. Of course, there will be setbacks in the future as well, but long term, we will definitely see Bitcoin probably getting to the $12,000 price tag. I'd say, why not? I mean, there is nothing that can really stop it if it continues the way it has in the next few years. As popularity of Bitcoin gets higher and higher, more investments are available out there, more people can get involved, and obviously generating money thanks to Bitcoin and thanks to cryptocurrency in general, and of course potentially changing their lives, including myself. I have nothing but respect for Bitcoin, and I think the future is only bright. And without a doubt, if we stick to it, if we believe in what we currently believe in, we can definitely change our life and see, Bitcoin changing a lot of people's life and also being worth lots and lots of money. I mean, I don't want to go also, there have been talks in the past where people are predicting Bitcoin could be worth $100,000. That would be crazy. Can you imagine a Bitcoin worth $100,000, 10 Bitcoins, $1 million? That is unbelievable. Even at $25,000, I'm very, very happy. At this point, my personal goal is to try to invest in platforms such as BitConnect, cloud mining, mining rigs and whatnot, and obviously try to generate as much Bitcoins as I can, and definitely trying to hold long term. And yeah, 10 Bitcoins, 25,000, that's $250,000. 20 Bitcoins, $500,000. For me personally, this will change my life, and hopefully for you too. Let me know what you think, guys. Do you think this is possible? Do you think we will be seeing in the next 5 years Bitcoin reaching $25,000? And yeah, what is your personal plans? Holding, selling much earlier than that? What you are really thinking of doing? This is why I like obviously creating this video, so we can share information with each other, we can all learn from each other. But we can definitely see Bitcoin is going once again in the right direction. There was backing up from the McAfee guy. Now we have the backing of this guy, you know, and this is what we want to see, guys. People believing the technology. We don't want these financial guys who obviously are seeing this disturbance in their banking systems, people not really investing money into the banks, but investing into cryptocurrency and really making money out of it, rather than, you know what, when it comes to banks, guys, let's be honest, we put our money in there, we think it's safe, but then again, we're getting peanuts for it. And we can clearly see with the platforms that and Bitcoin in general, doesn't matter what route you decide to go, even if you just buy and hold, you will still make much more money than sticking your money into you know, a bank and waiting for the, you know, little interest here and there to be given to us. And on top of that, with platforms, again, as I said, and mining and all this, we can generate even further profit. Is incredible, guys. This is all I have for you. Just want to share this, of course, news with you. Is an exciting news for me personally, hopefully for you too. 25,000 in 5 years per Bitcoin. At this point, I will probably think of selling some of it, not all. My personal advice will be to people, of course, you do your own maths, and if you're happy with it, you can sell all. But I personally believe in, you know, if you reach to a certain, you know, level like this, I'll sell some of my holdings, then continue holding some of it, and just trying to be involved with cryptocurrency for the rest of my days, guys. It's truly remarkable and life-changing opportunity for normal people like us. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you are, feel free to subscribe and share to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to get involved with any of the platforms I'm with, feel free to check the links down below. Welcome to the team if you decide to join in. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Always happy to help. And looking forward to Bitcoin being worth $25,000. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.